all right? But the women going crazy, that is a result of the serpent unleashing the women. First he got set free, then he unleashed your serpent, which is the woman. All right, and we're gonna get that in Titus, I think it's 2 and 5. How it said, keep of the house. I think it's 2 and 5. I had recently looked it up. But it's not like we're some bitter, mean, we don't want the woman to do shit. No, there's a natural order to keep a nation intact. All right? A lot of you Israelite women, you're starting to transition into a more natural, earthly, instant burning way. You're starting to, in certain ways, divest from Western thought. But one thing you won't let go is that individualism. One thing you won't let go is being over the so-called black man. And you know how you say you're a black queen and all that? Well, I've talked to a lot of so-called African women, and I asked them what do they do differently in their country versus America. And when they brought up relationships and marriage, they all said the same thing. Their family dictated who they was gonna get with. So you weren't some polyamorous queen in Africa. They had that historically, but the average so-called African woman in which you subscribe to be African, all right? You subscribe to be African. You didn't date niggas. No, your family controlled the man you was gonna marry. So if you so African and so Kemetic, all right, let your family dictate what man you're gonna get with. You're not gonna let that. You act like you against the West, but now you ain't gonna let that part of the West go. Oh, I've talked to certain women who lived in Africa, Senegal to be exact. They were sister wives. You were sister wives to a man who had more than one wife. Now go embrace that culture. That's in Africa. You gonna find out that you ain't all that African. All right.
This Titus 2, starting verse 4. It says that they may teach the young women. 3.
Yep.
The aged women likewise that they be in behavior as becoming holiness.
Now, what does age mean? Mature. Or you let wine age, it matures. You let cheese age, it matures. What do you have on this side? Women who don't want to let their 20s go. They're in their late 30s, 40s, 50s. They'll get divorced, jump out, and just act like they're 21 again. So who are, since you women know so much, where are our aged women that's instructing our women to be righteous?
These so-called women, these older women, they're telling the younger ones, go ahead and play the field. You know what I'm saying? Test the field, whatever.
I think Gabrielle Union, she wrote that in her book. She was instructing the younger girl in her book, go fuck as many dudes as you can while you're young. And that's in the scripture. She will open up her bow to every quiver.
Your body's not naturally designed to take all that type of pressure from different lives like that. It's common sense.
It's scientifically proven. After a woman has 2 sexual partners, she can't pair bond. So really, what Esau did with women's sexual revolution, which really he unleashed our women to be free, he killed the honor of marriage. It tells you in Hebrews, is it 13:14? Marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled, but adulterers and whoremongers the Most High will judge. Well, when you no longer reserve your body for so-called marriage, and you just do it in the name of dating, all right, you've dishonored marriage. And now it's not exclusive anymore. Now you're not exclusive anymore. So we're not bashing you, it's just facts. This man who runs the earth, he ruined families. That's word that makes you passionate over. This man ruined families, man. You can't get the average woman and pair her with the average so-called black man and they stay together till they die. You can't make that happen no more, man. Am I wrong, brother?
No, that's it.
You can't make how many of y'all brothers with the same woman y'all was with when y'all was 18, 19, 20? The philosophies of the world, come on, man.
You been on the Kevin Selman show, you remember how different callers, the women call in, be like women, like probably late 30s, 40s, and 50s, they, pretty much sacrificed their younger lives, like 20, they chose a career over the families, and by the time they hit 30, shit, they done lost their edge, man. You're not desirable no more in the dating market anymore. So now you want a man. Now, you're trying to seek something.
You put pressure on him to get married.
In your late 30s and 40s and 50s.
Yep, and that's unnatural. The Most High set it up where you got married in the flower of your age. And marriage, traditionally, in our homeland, it's a beautiful thing. When an Israelite, how was at a damn wedding? Come on, man. Because Because the most of, that's the core of our nation is the Israelite